This is the £20 effort that we got off of Gumtree that idle day, idle morning. We're going to try and build it and see if it works. So notice it doesn't have any RAM. There is no RAM, so it won't post. So I need to get something sorted out. I did notice also that it's got this old school, I think it's a neon tube in it. So we'll look at that. It's got all the old ribbon cables and stuff. So yeah, I have had this open already and gave it a quick clean. It was absolutely disgusting. So yeah, I think I'll probably need to clean it some more, but I just wanted to get it, like, you know, at least better to look at right now so that we can see what we're working with. So yeah, I hope that the lights are blue. I haven't turned it on yet. I don't know. I like this brass PSU. I've never seen that before. That's quite cool. But yeah, so this is it. I've got 2 drives in the front as well. DVD writer, CD writer, floppy disk drive, an intake vent. Airflow looks to be pretty good in this case. But yeah, we'll see. To be continued. So, let's get into this. Helps if you use the correct screwdriver. There we go. Okay. Oh, ow! Ah! Right. Right, what do we have in here? Yeah, it looks to be fine. I'm trying to work out where to ground myself on this. I suppose I'll just touch the back here. It's plastic, can't ground yourself on plastic, can you? Right, what we got? What is this graphics card? Oh, what you got here? It is an ATI R96. Pretty cool. Absolutely disgusting. Well, need to clean. This is the network card for my Windows 98 machine. I just needed somewhere to put it. I've got some ideas later. I will get this off in a second. No, I won't. When I was cleaning it, I turned that off, and it's a Pentium D. I'm not taking it back off because I had to remove all of the thermal paste and renew the thermal paste. That is staying where it is. Let's get this motherboard out and see what we're working with. I'm going to get a different screwdriver because that is not long enough for that. Okay. Ow! Solder! Sharp! Cool, let's have a look at this. See what we got. Oh, old school neon. Wish I had a way to test this without powering everything on. Oh, that's attached. That is attached. There we go. I'll just take this out. And then we have removed the neon light. It'll be pretty disappointing if I've gone to all this effort and the thing I'm most excited about, the cool lights, don't work. Yeah, bunch of cables. Ow! Okay, one drive out. Power supply. Q-Tech 450 watt dual fan switching power supply. Made in the Netherlands. Nice. Just test that, stick it back on. Let's get this one out. It is a CD rewrite drive. Manufactured in February 2002. Fine. Didn't actually look look at this one either. Light on IT Corp. Is this a DVD on? Yeah, DVD rewriter. DVD writer, even. Awesome. Right, remove the floppy drive. Floppy drive is a Sony something. Sony disgusting is what it is. MPF 920-E. Don't know much about floppy drives, but you know, it's a floppy drive. Put some floppy disks in it, see if it works. There's just so much gunk on the bottom of this case. There we go. PC speaker, SGS, 85 watt or something, I don't know. Take the I/O off the front. So it's going to pop out. It's nearly going to pop out. There we go. Look how bogging that is. It's so dirty. Oh. As dirty as this is clean compared to what it was when I got it. Oh my god! It's not my dust. It's not my dust. It's disgusting. PSU out. Looks alright. It's a PSU. We'll plug it in and hope for the best. Cool. Same fan. Same fan. Okay, let's clean this. Wipe time. Pretty cool. That case, I think it's actually alright, all things considered. Yeah, so here's the motherboard. Let's put this back in this. Cool. Not bad for £20. Pretty happy with that. I/O plate. Let's not forget the I/O plate. In we go. Come on, be nice to me. There we go. give this power supply a wipe. Right, power supply. I feel like I'm doing this in the wrong order. Yep. It's the wrong way around. Okay. Did anyone pay attention to which screws held in the power supply? I've put this power supply back in and I've not cleaned the cables. CPU. Click. Main power supply. Click. Yes, rock. 755. Okay. Got the user manual here. Let's have a nosy. I've got the jumper settings. I think that's the power switch. Stand well clear, I suppose. Okay, we've got the power cord in. Let's give it a try and see if it works. We have fan spin. Yes. Success. Right, so let's get the rest of these jumpers sorted out down here. So this is really quite dirty. Get that cleaned. It's other people's dust. Gads. Cool, it's looking a bit better. Nice and brown, like what a lovely colour. Okay. So put this IO back in. We need the 2 screws and this. Oh, my hands are too big. Don't fall. Yes. Okay. So we can take advantage of this completely see-through case and get a better shot of what I'm struggling with here. Get in. Cool, right, power LEDs, done. Power switch, reset. Right, that should maybe work. I was just looking at this manual here, and dummy, and I was like, that's such a cruel thing. Why would you put a dummy pin on? And then I realised that the reset must just break the... Oh no, I'm actually an idiot. I put that in the wrong way around. Yeah, it is a cruel board. Why have you fucking put a dummy pin in? What purpose does that serve? Right, so I need to like, so just now I've got the reset going this way and I need to go that way. Sorry, beer is a beer engineer. Okay, so we've got the power connections done, they're all in. Need to test them in just a second, but I kind of wanted to see what colour this neon tube was. Right, so what colour is this going to be? Let me turn it on. It's all the colours. Can we change the colours on it? We've got a little switch here, on and off. I don't think there's a switch in here, I think that's just to let it breathe. Huh. So it's a while later. I apologise about the audio, it's quite warm in here, so I've got my fan on. But I realised just how stupid I've been, because on this, it actually has a red, green and blue sticker. So yeah. So we've got the USB ports connected now. Just moving on to installing this. Well, I'll get the drives in first and see how it looks. I'm going to put all this back in the case, and then we'll start looking for some RAM. Got some RAM. So what we've gone with is some Super Talent PC 3200 1GB DDR400. So I've gone for two 1GB sticks. The max the motherboard supports is 2GB. I thought silver might look quite good in the case. Right, let's get this installed. Get in. Click, click. Let's just turn it on quickly and see if it's going to complain. Let's see what happens. Red, blue and green. It's not beeping, it was screaming. It must have been because there was no RAM in it, so this is good. Oh, what one's the master, what one's the slave? End of the cable's the master? Guess we'll find out. Okay, so a few weeks have passed. While it's been sitting just to the side of my general workspace, I've started to look at it, and I really don't like these IDE cables. So I've ordered some new bits. Right, let's get these IDE cables removed. Okay, board. Just blue to blue. These are going to look so much better. Right. Well, I guess I'm going to have to move these drives down. Let's see if the floppy cable fits. Floppy seems to go in no problem. So I'm going to move this drive down to the bottom. Yeah, this is going to look way better. Of course, you're going the other way. Oh, thank God. I am totally jumping the shark here. Like, trying to do all this cable management before I've even got the thing on and working is really stupid. This is going to come in here. Ah! Oh no! I don't see it. Hey! It's at this point I've realised that I need to put sticky feet on the light fitting. Great. Guess we just tuck all this shit down here. That looks alright, considering the mess that it actually is. And there we go. And that's it. Secured. I'm just going to stick this back on. Like new. Okay, so let's get Windows XP installed on this. So I created a Windows XP bootable USB. All going well. This should work. Colourful lights. Boot options. Alright, what have we got? BIOS. Ha! Doesn't seem to be a USB boot option on this BIOS. Should probably check that before I built the USB one. Well, I don't have DVDs that I can confirm. So we've got Plop, and we're going to try and get Plop to rescue us from boot. This is growing on me quite a lot. I wasn't sure about the colours to begin with, but you know, I'm getting used to them now. And it died? That's fine. Yeah, it's not picking up the floppy disk drive. I need to boot from the floppy drive, which are not detecting. And you've turned yourself off. Problems. Right. CPU set to 66 degrees. For a second there I thought that the fan in the CPU wasn't spinning. No, it's definitely spinning. I have heard that they run quite hot. Is it just going to melt? Or is it going to stabilise at 70, 80? It's stabilised at 80. 35 to 50 is idle. There's new thermal paste that's on it as well. It has stabilised, though it stopped climbing. first things first, I need to get the floppy disk drive working. I'm getting nowhere with this. This is 20 minutes later. I've swapped out the cable, got this one in. It seems to be working a bit better, but all I get is a dot when I try and boot plop, so it looks like we're going to go for a DOS install. I was messing around with it and this does work. I don't know, I must have had it in back to front or something, but anyway, yes. Graphics card seemed to throw a lot of errors. The motherboard started beeping at me, looked it up, graphics card problem. We'll get to that. I have created DOS, there we go, starting DOS. Okay, set up program prepares MS-DOS executes on computer. To set up MS-DOS, press enter. I'm not supposed to do that. Honestly, this is like one step forward and two steps back every time. If it keeps going, I'll swap the power supply. No, there's definitely something wrong with this. Oh. Okay, so I have figured out what was causing the issue with the PC shutting off. It turns out I hadn't properly secured this corner of the heatsink to the board. So click that in, that seems to have solved that problem. My hard drive failed, so I've got a hard drive from my Windows 98 machine, which I'm going to install here. I have ordered some rewritable DVDs, I have a boot disk sorted out, so yeah, get this hard drive in and then get some XP installed on this. Hey, cable management, right, let's get Windows XP installed. Yes! I accept. This is okay. Okay, enter. Okay, I'm going for on the hard drive. Name. Organization. Hardware. Custom settings. Typical. Yeah. Okay, now we have Windows XP installed. Time to get the money shot. Oh, thank God. I'm so excited. Right, yeah, so that's us done. PC's built, seems to be working. All the drivers installed, sound's working. Now we can finally get into some games. Keep your eyes open for some new content coming. Get into some either appropriate games for my Windows XP machine. It should be a fun journey. Apologies for the long gap between videos, but yes, it's been quite a busy period and this has been quite the build. But we got there in the end. Videos will be up as and when I can get time to capture them and edit them. But yes, there's always something on the way. Thanks for taking the time to watch this, and I'm excited to see what's coming with the next chapter on this channel. So yeah, now we have a Windows XP machine and we can play some early 2000s PC games on original hardware. Thanks everyone.